Hi guys, today I'm going to teach you some tips on how to get flexible hamstrings. So the most popular muscle group that you want to stretch and be really flexible and mobile in is your hamstrings to get those beautiful extensions, kicks, leaps, almost anything that you need in dance. So let's get started. We're going to start in a pike position. We're going to bring our legs out in front of us. We're going to do 3 rounds of every stretch for 30 seconds. It takes 30 seconds for your muscle and brain to connect and talk to each other, to relax that muscle. So for you to get a really nice deep stretch, you're going to want to hold everything for between 30 and 45 seconds. So to get started, make sure you're nice and warmed up. We're going to start in pike position. We're going to reach up to the ceiling, inhale, and exhale, take it all the way over and hold it here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and again this would be 30 seconds, 3 rounds, but for the sake of this video we may not quite do it all 30 seconds. So this is going to be a great stretching for whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced, because there's always something to work on. And come on up. Good, shake it out. Breathe in and exhale all the way down and forward. Hold it there. Breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and while you're here, let's talk about this. You should be activating your quads while you're stretching the opposing muscle, which is your hamstring. So since we're stretching the hamstring, you want to be active and engaged with the quad. And roll it up. Last round, reach it up to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale forward. Hold it there. Try to go a little bit further. So as much as stretching is a relaxation, it's also a workout because muscles should still be engaged. You shouldn't be completely relaxed breathing into a stretch. And shake it out. Good, guys. Okay, if you have a yoga block, or you can get creative and find something around your house, I'm sure. We're going to do one leg at a time, pike stretch forward. So we're going to put our right foot on top of the yoga block and our left foot into a soft passe position, okay? Again, make sure that your kneecap is lifted into the quad and your quad is nice and engaged. We're gonna reach it up, make sure these hips are squared, reach it up and stretch it forward. You're going to feel that the sensation is a little bit stronger and a little bit more heated. Hold it there. You can see that I haven't gone quite as far as what I was with 2 legs out in front on the floor. And you can flatten the back out as well. This is going to target different parts of your hamstrings. Hold, breathe. And bring it on up. Good, let's do that again. Hold it forward. So for the sake of this video timing and not making it too long of a video, I'm only going to do 2 rounds from here on out, but try to do 3. So you can just take a pen and paper and write these exercises out and do them in your house, home, before bed, in the morning when you wake up. Just make sure your body is warm before you stretch. So let's take it left side, hold it there. And up, I'm still keeping this knee nice and engaged. Stretch it forward. You can flatten your back out again to target different parts of your hamstrings. Or curl it over, and you'll notice that every time we do this, you do go a little bit further. And bring it on up, shake it out. Okay, so next we're going to do pike stretch forward, standing up. So simply stand on your feet and bend forward at the waist as far as you can go. So whether that's here, that's fine. You're getting a nice stretch. If it's a little bit further, or if it's all the way on the floor, your goal should be hands backwards, palms flat on the floor. Tuck the head into your knees. Hold it there for an even further stretch. Bring your weight forward into your toes and hold it there 3 rounds of 30 seconds. Stretching the whole back of the leg, hamstrings into even the tops and bottoms of the glutes, into the calves, and roll it up. You can then open into second position, and we'll do the same thing here. Hold it. So you have your second position, pike stretch forward, 3 rounds of 30. We can take it over to one leg, and over to the other leg. So you could do 10 seconds here, 10 seconds here, 10 seconds here, and walk it in, roll it up. Another one I like to do that is a little bit different is we're going to cross that right foot over our left. So your cross pike stretch forward, and same thing, roll it down and hold it here. Eventually, same thing, palms back, flat, tuck the head, relax the back of the neck, and hold it here. Roll it up, good, we're gonna switch feet. And we're gonna roll it back down, palms flat, tuck the head. From the side, it looks something like this. And roll it back up, shake it out. Good job, guys. Okay, so another pike stretch you can do is actually up against the wall. So what it's going to look like, I'm gonna place my hands in front of me, I'm gonna straighten my legs and press my hips, my sit bones, and my calves all the way down to my feet flat up against the wall. That's gonna make sure that your weight is forward where it should be during that stretch. So I'm gonna place my heels right into the corner of the wall and the floor. Press my sit bones up against the floor now, or up against the wall. For some of you guys, this will be your max, and that's okay. And eventually, same thing, the backs of your knees may not be touching the wall, and that's still okay, and something for you to work towards. Press the backs of the knees down into the wall, and walk those hands as far towards your toes as you can. And walk it back out. That is a really great one. Next, we're going to want to stretch our inner thighs and our groin because that's going to help with the flexibility of your hamstrings. So we're going to open up into our straddle. And again, a modification would be a 45-degree straddle. And again, that's okay. Don't judge yourself, right? Legs out to the side, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to stretch it over to the right. And we're going to keep the shoulders stacked on top of each other, opening the chest. Good, and twist it forward, nose onto the knee. And again, here we go. This is what the modification would look like. Just twisting the shoulders towards the leg. So whether you're here, a little bit further, or all the way down, good for you. You're here and you're trying, right? And stretch it over to the left, and that's what matters, that's what makes the difference. And up and twist. Again, you can be here. Stretch it as far as you can go, or there, or all the way down. And up, center straddle stretch. Walk those hands out. You can see if you can try to get your elbows onto the floor. Again, pressing the backs of the knees down into the floor as well, keeping the quads engaged, those opposing muscles. And walk it up. Good, go ahead and shake it out. So next, for beginner stretches in the hamstrings, we're going to do our tuck extensions. So we're going to sit in tuck position. We're going to grab that right leg, my left, your right, and lift it up. Make sure those knees are together. And you're trying to keep that back as flat as possible. Good. Hold on to that leg and see if you can carry it out to the side. And bring it back in, other side. Knees together, back nice and flat. Grab the inside of the heel, carry it out to the side, and bring it back. Shake it out. Good, we're gonna come into our side extension stretch, swing it over onto those hips. You can come all the way down. You can place your hand underneath your head for support. We're gonna lift this leg right up here, and now make sure your bottom leg is bent at a 90-degree angle and push this knee back in line with your hip. From there, we're gonna grab this ankle, and just slightly, gently pull, hold it here. Again, we would be holding for 30 seconds. And plie bend. And round two, hold for 30 seconds. Same thing. You would do 3 rounds right here, side extension. Good, and just to keep some mobility going, let's go ahead and do a few grand battements. So even if it's just little ones, that's perfect, okay? You're starting somewhere. Ready? We're gonna grand battement 1, 2, 3. Let's do 5, 4, and 5. Good, now let's swing it over to the other side. Support your head. Bend this leg, line that knee up with your hip, and grab the back of that ankle, hold it there, 30 seconds. Now make sure also that you're squeezing your glutes and pressing your pelvis forward. Good, plie bend. Relax the hamstring and stretch it up a little bit further. Plie bend. Good, and grand battement 5 times. 5, 4, slow and controlled. 3, we're not whacking. 2, last one. 1. We just want to keep the muscles warm and moving and not just going into a stretch and holding. You want to combine a little bit of movement and a little bit of stretching. All right, guys, I hope those beginner hamstring stretches helped you guys get more flexible fast. So be sure to do those stretches 3 times, 30 seconds each, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.